At 2 points, we say two distinct real roots. This is what we call. Parabola goes like this. Parabola goes like this, whatever. Okay. Imaginary roots. Anybody who is not clear?
Imaginary roots are like the negative roots, right?
Yes. Negative square root means imaginary. Anybody who is not clear at this point of time? Anybody who is not clear? Okay. So we got this idea very clear that what are real roots, what is meant by the solution, how many solutions are there, how many roots are there, as I told, that they are same thing but called out differently. So if I say how many solutions means how many roots I must. Am I clear? Okay. Now you can ask me, sir, can you give me an example of this kind of situation where there is only one root? Yes, I will say. X square minus 4x plus 4 equals to 0. Does it look like a quadratic equation?
Yes.
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 Whichever method you want to apply. First method, squaring method. Second method, factoring. Third method is the direct formula. Which method should I apply? Tell me.
I think factoring would be very easy for this one.
Factoring. Okay. X square minus 2x minus 2x plus 4 equals to 0. What did I do? I have broken minus 4x into minus 2x and minus 2x. Is that okay?
Yes.
All clear? Between these two, I'm going to take an x out. I got x minus 2. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Then I'm going to take a minus 2 out between these two. I'm going to get another x minus 2. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, between these two expressions, what is the common term?
X minus 2.
X minus.
If I take out x minus 2 from this particular expression, I am left with x. And in this particular expression, am I left with again minus 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
These are same terms, right? So does it becomes x minus 2 whole square equals to 0?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
If something to the whole square equals to 0, does it mean that this itself equals to 0? Or no?
Yeah, it does.
Yes. Yes.
Something to the power whole square equals to 0, then this term itself should be 0. Are we all clear? Ishan, Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anaya?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sai Purnima? Yes, no? Karishma?
Yes.
Clear? Followed, right? Okay. Finally, you get x is equals to 2 only, right?
Yes.
How many solutions will you call in this case?
1.
That means if you try to draw the graph of this one, it will be definitely something like this or something like this. X is equals to 2. Because x is equals to 2 is like this, it will be like touching and then it will go. So it will touch directly here, which is 2, 0 point, and then it will go up. So there is no need of graphing it. If your situation is like you are getting one root, okay, definitely it will have a x-axis touch and then just leave either upwards, down, or whatever. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so the roots are clear, factors are clear, formula is clear. Okay, and Solutions. How many solutions are also clear? Somebody wants to take a snapshot, please go ahead. I'm going to clean up the board.
I took.
Okay. Now, questions will be little bit tricky in nature in SAT. Okay. I am going to explain you that question. Let's say you have 3x square minus kx plus 5 equals to 0. Okay, it's given it to you. Now, they will say for the above quadratic equation to have imaginary roots, k must be number A equals to 0, greater than 5, less than 5, B greater than 100, and E none of these. None of above. After just reading through this problem, can you classify this problem for yourself? It's a simple problem, medium, or no clue, a tough problem.
I think
I'd
it's
say tough problem.
Hard. No clue.
Hard. I think it's hard.
I think it's hard.
hard.
Hard problem. I'm saying hard problem. How many of you say hard problem?
Hard.
Okay. How many of you are saying others? Others, some opinion.
I think it's pretty easy.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
3.
Difficult, hard.
Okay. Medium guys. Some more medium guys here. Anybody? Akash, how are you?
Yeah, I would say it's medium.
Medium. Okay. Where is the key idea here? I am calling out specifically for those who said it's easy.
I couldn't do that. So we need to. So an imaginary root would have a negative square root, right? So, and in the quadratic formula, the square root is square root b squared minus 4ac. And so if we just find the minus 4ac value, we can just plug in our answer choices and see which one is less than the minus 4ac, and then that would be our answer.
Okay. Whoever has said easy, anybody else who wants to give some opinion? Anybody who said easy has some other opinion? Anybody else? Karishma, you are you are unmuted, but I don't know if you are trying to speak, but can't hear you. Okay. So one person gave this opinion. Anybody else who wants to try?
I have a thing. Couldn't you use like the discriminant, like the b squared minus 4ac, and then try and find the.
Why should I use that, Akash?
Because I'm pretty sure if it's like less than 0, then.
Why it should be?
Because that shows you that you have imaginary roots.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else who wants to try? Good try, Akash. Others? Okay. So let me explain this to you guys. And I tell you guys, we always keep on telling you, we do 5 problems, but we understand it very, very clearly. I'm telling you, I don't guarantee that when you are going to in the SAT exam sitting, you will 100%, you will be like so confident, no, it's time. But you will get better marks. 5 questions itself. You will have very basic good idea. Then you have a lot of chance to grow from that. Okay. Let's first understand, is this looks like a SAT problem? To me, it is.
Yeah, I would say it looks like a SAT problem. I think I've seen something similar like this on a practice test.
It is a SAT problem. Okay. But as I told you guys, in SAT, please do remember, any problem you are solving, if it is taking more than 10 steps, you are going wrong. There is no problem in SAT which should take more than 10 steps. 10 steps is maximum, ideally 5 or 6. Okay. What is the key idea? First of all, look at the formula very, very closely. X is equals to find out the roots, we had this formula, b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now what we said? We said that if this component b square minus 4ac component, this whole component, okay, is a negative, for example, -5, -10, or anything which is minus, then square root of this minus term will give a complex or imaginary roots. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Some more yes and no, please. Kaustubh, Karishma, Sarah, Suhas,
said-
I'm clear.
Aradhana, Arya.
Clear.
I repeat, b square minus 4ac is technically, in bookish language, they are called discriminant. Okay, I don't want to know what is discriminant. I just simply apply my logic. This is a square root, b square minus 4ac inside the square root. If this component on evaluation gives me anything which is negative, -5, -10, will give rise to imaginary roots. Done. So what I need to do is, I should think that there is no negative. It means it is always greater than 0. If it is always greater than 0, there is no question of getting any imaginary roots. Right? But if I 100% want imaginary roots, I should always say it has to be less than 0. Am I clear?
Yes.
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 Okay. So when you look at this problem, compare it with ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Here, a is this, b is minus k, c is plus 5. Am I clear?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
B square is actually becoming minus k square, minus 4, a is actually 3, c is 5, less than 0. So minus k whole square becomes k square, minus 4, this is dot, dot means multiplication, 4, 12, 12, 60, minus 60 less than 0, k square is less than 60. K square is less than 60.
60.
60. Okay.
60.
Okay. If k square is less than 60, k is less than what? Around some value. Seven, I can
Around
say
7.5.
7.5 or something. It's not exactly 8, but less than 8. Somewhere in 7.5 or something. Is that okay?
Yeah.
7.5. Let's say 7.5. Somewhere approximate. We should say approximate. Approximate less than 7.5. Something like that. Are we all clear? Why did I write there?
Very.
Table.
Yes.
6, 6, 36. 7, 7. 7 multiplied by 7 is 49. 8 into 8, 64. I won't cross, so I am getting 7.5. What is the most ideal answer here?
Equal to 0, because if you take 0, then the answer will equal -60. And
Ayush, you have a lot of background noise here.
oh, sorry.
Guys, anybody heard Ayush clearly? Can you? I couldn't.
Let me
I could not tell either.
Still not getting it. Anybody else who wants to say something? Anybody else was saying? K is less than, approximately less than 7.5.
Now,
Yes, I think I can hear you. Go ahead.
yeah, so I was gonna say it's gonna be negative, it's gonna be equal to 0 because if you do that, then you'll get b as 0 because 0 to the square of 0 is 0. And then you'll get 0 minus 60, which is negative 60, and then it will be square root 60. So
Okay.
square root negative 60. So
0.
I think it's C.
I think
C.
I think it's C too.
E. Yeah.
C.
Okay. C is correct. Is C correct?
It's
C
not
is
completely
correct until a
correct.
certain number of values.
it is also
After a certain point, C will become incorrect. So I think A is the correct answer.
Is the correct answer? A is all you agree? A is the right answer?
I agree that A is the right answer.
I think
How
it's
many of you
either-
say?
I think it's C or E because like it's less than 5, so it's like K could be less than 5 and it'll still be right. But it can also be E because if K is like 6, it's still right, but it's not, like we didn't say it. So it's
Okay.
either C or E.
Okay. How many of you say so? Yes, this is still possible. Anybody?
I think it's E.
I think it's C.
Okay, let me give you another. There is a multiple answers are possible. Let's do that. Now what?
If there are multiple answers, I'd still say only A because C would still be technically incorrect.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else?
If there were multiple answers, then it could be A, B, or C because 6 is greater than 5 as well. But I think it's C.
Okay. Okay. There's a lot of confusion, right? Okay. Let's go one by one. Yes, Karishma, you want to say something?
No. Oh no, I was going to say it was D.
There's D.
Yeah.
Okay. D. Okay. Now there's a lot of confusion. Okay. Let's try to understand this. I think this will give you a lot of that. Let's go one by one slowly. Focus on A only. K equals to 0 possible, and will I get imaginary roots or not? That's all.
Yes.
No other thoughts. Only A option is correct or wrong.
If you use A, then you will get imaginary roots.
If K equals to 0, okay, will I get imaginary roots or not? That's all I need to say.
No.
You will. Yes, you will.
No, sorry, you will.
Okay. Lots of
yeah,
doubts.
you will get.
Yes. Will I get imaginary roots or no?
You will.
You will.
Yes.
You will.
You will.
Okay. I will get imaginary roots, right? Okay.
Right.
Why I will get imaginary roots? Because
Because 0 squared is 0 and that's less than 60, and so you get square root minus 60, which is you had to use I to solve that.
okay.
Yeah, so I would like to say why number C is wrong. I'd like to say about why. So I think C is wrong mainly because of it could be also it's less than 5, so that could go in negative numbers. So if you want to do negative 12, for example, that would be times 12, negative 12 times negative 12 is 144. So 144 is greater than 60, so that would be imaginary roots.
Okay. Okay. Stepwise. First, K equals to 0. Okay. If I put K equals to 0 here, will I be left with 3x square plus 5 equals to 0?
Yes.
Okay. Can I say x square in that case is minus 5 by 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
I jumped steps, guys. Stop me if you are not clear. I am talking about only use case number A. When k equals to 0. Do I get x square equals to minus 5 by 3 or not?
Yes.
Very, very clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Squaring both sides, if I do, then x square root over equals to minus 5 by 3 root over. So x square root over becomes x. This is anyways a negative square root. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imaginary. Done? Imaginary.
Yes.
Negative square root imaginary. Done. I don't have to think otherwise. Am I done?
Yeah.
Clear? A is the right answer. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Can we
B-
take a picture of that?
Yes, good. Please take a screenshot. Okay. Option number B. Greater than 5. Will greater than 5 work in all cases?
No.
No.
Think in that perspective. It is greater than 5. Means I am talking about not just 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm talking about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100, 10,000, 10,000, whatever. Will it work?
No.
Ask yourself, will it work or not? How many of you say, sir, I'm confused? I'm not so clear. Option number B only. Discussion is only on option number B, where k is greater than 5. Question is being raised, k is greater than 5. Will it work in all cases or not? What is our requirement? Our requirement is we need imaginary roots. Okay. Now here is the thing. B square minus 4ac, take a look. If k is greater than 5, let me take it like 100. So this will become 100 square. Is it so? K is 100 means it will become minus 100 square, right?
Yeah.
Am I clear? 100 square means 10,000.
Yes.
10,000 minus 4ac, which is 10,000 minus 60.
Yes.
What is finally happening? A positive value, right?
Yes.
Will that positive value that is going to come here is less than 0? No. So greater than 5 will not work in all cases. I am crossing it. Now this may be a confusing. You may ask me, sir, 5 may work. 6 may also work. Why 5 will work? Yes, I would agree. 5 may work. Why 5 will work? If k is actually, let's say 5 or 5.5, let's say 6 itself. Okay. 6 means this entire term 6 square minus 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. 36 minus 60. This becomes minus 24. This is less than 0. So for 6 value when if you pinpoint to 6, only 6, it will work. 7 also it will work. 8, it won't work. Because 8 means 8 square means 64. 64 minus 60, positive number. Then it will fail. But answer should be chosen based on whether all values greater than 5 will apply or not. How many of you are kind of clear? Maybe 50% clear.
I'm clear.
I understand.
Okay.
Understand.
Okay. 50%, 70% clear around. So I got at least the idea. Yes, anybody?
Yeah, I'm clear.
Okay. Okay.
Can I take a picture? I think last time it just couldn't.
Okay. Now, less than 5, the big trouble.
It's
It
incorrect.
won't work. It's incorrect.
Think about it.
It will work in some cases, but not in all the cases.
Okay. How many of you say it will work in some cases, but not in all cases?
I do.
I do. I do.
I do.
I think it'll work in all cases.
Can you show an example?
We'll take an example. I want to see what others are able to understand or not. Suhas, Purab,
I think it'll work in some, but not all.
how many of you say, sir, I'm slightly confused, but I'm there, but I'm slightly confused. How many of you want to say that? Okay. For those who are not very, very clear, I will give you a hint. See, less than 5. Take anything which is less than 5. Take -6. Put in this expression for B. Why I'm saying it to put in B? Because B is here is minus. You are taking what? A negative term, which is -6. So that means you are saying, I will try the value with k equals to -6. But please note, once you put k equals to -6, this entire equation becomes a positive 6x. So B is technically becoming a positive value. How many of you are agreeing with that?
I agree.
I
Yes.
agree.
I agree.
Okay. Okay. So 5 will work. -5 will work. -5 will work. Yes, it will work.
-5 will work.
That's how it will work.
Yes, it will.
-6 will work.
Yes.
Yes.
-6 will work.
Yes.
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 It's good.
Yes.
-7 will work.
Yes.
Yes.
-8 will work.
No.
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 That's it. Not all conditions are met. Gone. Are we clear?
Yes.
Anybody who's not clear?
I'm clear.
Somebody said not clear. I am here. Tell me. Ayush, you are not clear?
I said I'm clear.
Okay. Greater than 100.
Wait, can you explain why -8 wouldn't work?
-8 wouldn't work? Yes. -8 wouldn't work means instead of B, you put -8, let's say. What is going to happen? 8 times 8, 64 it will be here, right?
Yeah.
64 minus 60 is what? 4?
64 minus 60 is 4.
Positive 4.
Yeah.
What is my condition I need for imaginary roots?
You need to put negative.
Less than 0.
Less than 0.
4 is less than 0 or greater than 0?
Yeah.
Greater than 0.
Are you clear now, Karishma?
Yes.
Greater than 0, 100% greater than 0. Will it work?
Can you repeat the question?
D option. We are discussing about D option.
It would not work.
Definitely do not work.
I don't think it would work.
No, it will not work.
Anybody who says it will work? Anybody who says this sir may not work, I'm not so sure. Arya, Aradhana. Sir, I'm partly clear, Aradhana. Sort like that. I'm following. Is that your version, Aradhana? Arya,
Yeah, I understand.
Arya, Anaya,
Following.
following. Latik, Ikshita,
I'm following.
following. Kaustubh,
Yeah, I'm following.
D is a right option or no?
No.
No,
It's not.
Definitely not, or maybe partially.
Definitely not.
definitely not.
Definitely not.
Okay. Definitely not. Why? Make it like put it 100. 100 square means when you take 100, which is the minimum 100, always it is will be positive, and I need it less than. So 100 will definitely not. Did we follow this? How many of you say, sir, I think I got some idea what's happening here. It's very logical, guys. I'm telling you, not going to be very easy. You have to keep the things in mind. Where am I heading? Where the logic should be applied? Where the numbers are going? What do I need to make it imaginary? Where is the square root? What discriminant value will make it imaginary? And what discriminant value do I need to make it real roots? That has to be kept absolutely in your mind. Where are you actually? 70% clear, maybe?
I have a question.
Yes.
I understand what you did with the discriminant value, but say you had 1 minute per question, how would you select which answer choice is correct? You know?
Okay. Now, guys, here is the thing. When you learn something, let's say many of you might be teenagers. Okay. Some of you have started learning driving. When you start learning driving, what is your phase of like, what happens? You just focus on your steering. Let me just be on the lane first. Multiple times we forget to switch like left, right, giving signals and all. Blind spots is way far, like blind spot, I'm way ahead of your mind. You just be on the steering. Let me be on my lane so that I just don't hit somebody and get myself screwed up. Okay, that's how you start with. So guys, here you are getting to know things right now. Today, with 10 years of driving experience, I just don't drive. It seems like my easy time. It seems like by touch wood, I've been a good driver. But what happens when you become an expert? You will be like talking to somebody over the phone, Bluetooth, equally watching GPS. Okay, and maybe listening to radio at the same time. Okay, having fun time, but you get so used to it because your experience increases. Okay. So right now, things are becoming a little tough for you because you are learning. You are in the learning phase. The time will come when you practice a lot, becomes easy. Now, to make you clear, how will you understand within like 30 seconds, which should be my option? Greater than 5, take an example. 6, b square minus 4ac. 4ac means 4, 3, 12, 60. So anything with this option, if anything is less than 60, it will work. All you need to see is 60. Whichever gives you less than 60 will work. Greater than 5 will give? No. Greater than less than 5? Work? No, 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 no. This is the only option. Done. You have to know your theory. You have to know your logic very, very clearly to be able to make the things faster. All of you said, sir, this is a SAT problem. Right? This is a SAT problem. I agree. To bring fastness to your SAT problem, guys, I'm telling you, there is no institute in this world which can tell you and teach you some additional tricks which is beyond mathematics rules so that you can do the things faster. That doesn't happen. Maths is maths. You will get to know the tricks for fastness only when you know good, when you're already good in maths. Otherwise, there is no tips and tricks. It will never work. Don't get into somebody and say, I will teach you all the tips and tricks. Okay, that will bypass all the logic of the math. And then you will be able to do in like 5 seconds, 10 seconds in math. It doesn't work like that. It is the neither Vedic mathematics also. Vedic mathematics is a branch of science where you can learn the things to do faster. Not everything can be done faster. Okay, I hope I answered this question. Anybody has any query before I clean this off? Yes, anybody? Okay,
Oh,
let's try to see some samples.
I had a question.
Costo, go ahead.
I was confused. Like in the question, it says K must be. So like K doesn't have to be 0. So yeah, that's why I thought none of the above.
Yeah, so Costo, where is the thing? I actually made up this problem. I mean, some versioning will not be 100% true. On the fly, I made this one. Is that okay? Make sense? Maybe K can be something. Take it like, what is the value? What is the value of K? What should be the value of K? What is the best option? What is the best option for K? Something like that. Is that okay? Possible?
Yes, sir.
How many of you think, sir, now this is like a very easy problem? You have already given us a very tough problem. Now this is something that is a very much doable problem, or sir, I'm not clear what type of problem it is.
I think this one is also pretty easy.
I think this was easy.
Okay.
I think it's easy.
I think it's easy.
But he says moderate problem.
I think it's
Ask
moderate.
yourself, don't look at your friends. Somebody wants to say hard, that is also
hard. I think it's moderate.
When I first looked at it, it was
Moderate.
hard, but now it's moderate.
okay. Okay. What exactly has been done in this problem? It's a direct application of the root formula. You can easily see that. X is equals to, we learned, minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. Right? Now, when you go to like a SAT institute and all like this, oh, I will teach you tips and tricks. Now, here is the thing. What tips and tricks I can give you? I will say A, B, C, D already has some square root. Radical form is there. There or not?
Yes.
So that means if I calculate only this portion b square minus 4ac and I get to know what is the actual thing coming up, I will probably be in a good shape to understand which one is the closest one. Am I okay? No.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That makes very sense.
No, it will not make too much sense, because see, if I get 2, I will have root 2 everywhere. A, C, D, all options has root 2. I will not be very clear.
Well, I would say it's a good starting point though, because if it's not root 2,
Exactly. Yes. Now, here is one thing that I can definitely give you as a tip. If you see the equation, you can simply rewrite this equation as x square plus 4x plus 2 equals to 0. I said, sir, what is this? Question is all different. You have written something on.
You took
I
a
would
3
say, look at
comma,
the
right?
equation.
divided everything by 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why I divided it? I will have less multiplication. I will have less stress. Very clear. In this case, A equals to 1, B equals to 4, C equals to 2. I am so done. Minus B becomes minus 4, plus minus B square means 4 square. 4 square is 16, minus 4A means 1, C is equals to 2, by 2A means 2 multiplied by 1. Done. Minus 4 plus minus 16 minus 8. Done. By 2 equals to minus 4 plus minus 16 minus 8 is again 8 by 2. This means minus 4 plus minus 2 root 2 by 2. And this means overall 2 division minus 2 plus minus root 2. Now you'll say, sir, why did you do so fast? Of course, I did it fast. If you think so, this is the speed you have to bring in yourself. What I jumped quite fast. 16 minus 8 becomes root over of 8. How many have followed that root 8 is actually 2 root 2?
I understand. Wait.
I have.
I understood.
I
I didn't
understood.
know that.
I understood.
How many of you did not follow that root 8 is 2 root 2? How many of you were not clear that root 8 is actually 2 root 2? Anybody? Root 8 is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. You can always write it as 2 square minus multiplied by 2. Anything square of square root, okay, you can take it out, becomes 2. Okay, you solved it. Wouldn't take more than 60 seconds. Doable problem? Anybody has any doubt?
No.
Anybody think this was a tough problem?
No.
Now, anybody wants to take a snapshot, please go ahead. Okay. Go through this problem carefully. First thing is, what is idea? Then comes, how are you going to make it easy for yourself and solve it? First is idea. The key idea.
Sir, since this saying is undefined, doesn't that mean the bottom will have to equal to 0 in order for it to be undefined?
Yes.
I'll take that. I'll take that comment. Okay. How far you have, how many of you think that Anupriya is right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of as well.
Okay. Okay.
I think you just need to set the denominator equal to 0 and just solve it like a quadratic.
Abhiram.
I'm not sure.
If you are not sure, Abhiram, please, when the question comes, please feel free to say it loudly, sir. Looking at the problem, I am scared. Looking at the problem, I'm not sure. At least I'll get a perspective. So please don't be quiet. Quiet means it's a problem. Please share what you are thinking. Karthik Mandla. Sai Purnima.
The bottom needs to equal 0, yes.
Okay. Suhash Shriya.
The bottom needs to equal 0.
So everybody is saying, okay, bottom has to be 0. Okay, fine. X square minus 3x minus 10. If this denominator question becomes 0, I am all done here.
No.
Somebody says no. Now somebody will say yes.
You need to factor.
Factor. Okay. Now factoring, I told you there are 3 ways. Whichever you like, you do. Actual factoring method, square method, and the formula method. Doesn't matter. Okay. If my eyes is telling me that this is going not a very complicated one, let me do a middle term factor. I will do a middle term. I will write x square and 3x. I will write it as 5x minus 2x. Is that fair enough?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. These two, these two. This and this. I got factors equals to 0. I will equate them back. X plus 5 equals to 0. And then I will say x minus 2 equals to 0. Both of them. One here, one here. This gives me x is equals to minus 5 and x is equals to 2. What is the answer?
2. 2.
2.
2.
How many of you are clear or not clear?
I don't get why like x equals to -5 cannot be a solution for this.
Solution for this equation, but the option in the option, are you having -5?
They're both solutions, but -5 is not one of the options. So we'd go with the option that is included.
Very good. Very clearly explained. Anybody who is not clear now? Jetharun, Danny,
I already answered that.
Purab Kulkarni,
Yeah, I already answered.
Ikshita Patil,
I already answered.
Sarah,
Yeah, I understood everything.
we have done a similar problem in the first example itself. And I'll remain quiet this time. I will let you guys think. Okay, first let's classify for yourself. Guys, I always tell you, don't go by what your friend is saying. You judge yourself that looking at this problem, it is a simple problem for me, a medium problem for me, or a tough problem. That's it. No other comments.
It's pretty easy.
I think it's medium.
Easy to moderate.
I
I
then
think
have
it's
to
moderate.
probably moderate.
Moderate.
I think it's moderate.
Okay. Some of you have not answered. They can always say, sir, I cannot classify because I'm confused. That is also a good comment. Keeping quiet is not a good comment. Arya, have you answered? Karthik, have you answered? Latik, have you answered?
Moderate.
Latik, what was that?
Moderate.
I've answered.
Okay, thank you.
I think it's easy.
For those who said moderate first, or anybody who's thinking it could be a tough problem, what is your thought on moderate? What is the approach that you would follow? We'll try to do something.
Yeah, I'll probably try to use like it's probably the real solution. The real solution means that like the quadratic equation, the parabola, like the vertex of symmetry is not touching the x-axis. Like it
Ayush, I don't want to get into the core of your parabola.
Oh, so I think I remove the key there and then just like I don't know.
I want to come back to the logic that we have learned. Parabola, axis, touching, and all those things are parabola concept. We don't want to get into that. We're not discuss that. We want to know. There is a way, of course, using parabolas, concepts, and all, but we don't need those. Others.
So I basically took 3 to the other side, so it's 2x squared minus 4x minus 3. And then I used the quadratic equations and found out like when b squared minus 4ac was negative.
Welcome to you, Kaustubh. Thank you. Anaya. Any thoughts?
I mean, I know what to do up to the point where I think you would use a quadratic equation, but I'm not sure
Okay.
how to follow through.
Ikshita.
I'm not sure. I'm still thinking.
Okay. Purab Kulkarni.
I'm kind of unsure.
Karthik Mandla.
Yeah, I understand how to do it.
You understand? Please express what is your thought, sir.
Yeah, like we did in the first problem, the discriminant, we have to use that. So if it's less than 0, then only it will be.
Very good. Very good.
then it'll be no real solution. Imaginary number. So we have to just use
That's
the.
it. That's it. Thank you. Karish, sorry, Abhiram. Abhiram Sam.
I'm still thinking.
Danny Mato.
I'm still thinking.
Okay. So guys, here's a very clean thing. What we can do is, you already have this equation like 2x square minus 4x minus t equals to 0. Is that okay?
Yes.
No real solution means imaginary solution. Imaginary solution has a very particular condition. What is that condition? This, technically called as discriminant, has to be less than 0. Is that so?
Yeah.
Everybody's clear?
Yes.
In this particular scenario, a equals to 2, b equals to minus 4, and c equals to minus t. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please note, c is not equals to t. C equals to minus t. Please note that. Otherwise, you'd make a mistake. B square means minus 4 square. Minus 4a means 2, t is equals to, c is equals to minus t less than 0. This becomes 16 plus 8t less than 0. 8t less than minus 16, t is less than minus 2.
I agree. That's how I would do it.
Yeah.
What is the answer to that now?
A minus 3.
A negative 3.
Most I.
Okay. So how many of you have got some sense of this topic now? That yes, sir.
I am very clear about quadratic.
I'm clear.
Clear.
I understand it better.
So guys, here's the thing. As I always say.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So t is less than -2, then -3 is less than -2, right? So if you plug that in, then it won't work.
Okay.
Because it'll be a positive number.
Okay. Let's see that. T is -3. Okay. Entire equation becomes 2x square minus 4x. T is equals to -3. Does it becomes plus 3 equals to 0?
Yes.
So b square, what do we need if the equation has no real solution? Right?
Then 0.
Okay. No real solution. B square minus 4ac. 16 minus 24. 16 minus 24 is minus 8.
Understand now. Understand.
Are we clear?
Yes.
Okay. So guys, here is the important thing. Quadratic equation is very important topic. I would say as a topic, it is overall above, I should say, it doesn't come under a very easy category also. The questions that you see is of a little higher standard, as I have shown you already. It's going to be not like I find the roots. The roots of these equations are like this. You could put the formula and you can get it. No, it's not going to be so straightforward. I have not seen like very straightforward problems, although one or two are there. But don't expect like a very straightforward problem. But if you understand the logic clearly, they are doable problems. You have to remember discriminant logic and all those things very, very clearly. And the information that I have given you is more than sufficient, guys. That's much I can tell you. You don't have to go beyond that. You don't have to think about parabola, I need these, that, axis, directrix, and all those things, focal point, and all this. Okay. Somebody wants to get into the answer with that, but that's also okay. But you don't need it for that purpose. Okay. So guys, I hope everybody's clear on the quadratic equation. We'll see if we need to do 1 or 2 additional problems in the next class, else I'm going to jump onto the new topic altogether. I am going to assign a quadratic equation worksheet as well. You will see that under the account. Okay. And yes, we are over 1 hour today. So thanks for joining. If anybody has anything to discuss with me, please stay back or else log off.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I had a question on the problem we just said.
Yes, sir.
So D would also work, I think.
D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Positive 3 instead of.
Which of the following could be the value of T? Okay. Positive 3 will work. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. That will become a negative.
Yes. And then minus 4AC would become positive.
Okay.
And
so positive means what? Plus 24, right?
Oh yeah, never mind. I got it.
Right. Okay. I hope everybody is clear. Yes. Anything else? I think I have got.
I have a question for some problems on the Flexi quiz. Should I email them to you?
Yes, you can email. Of course, you can put me on WhatsApp. You can email me. I'll definitely try to resolve it for you. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Can you give me your email address, please?
Yes, I have already given. Please, guys, note down my email address. If you don't have it, TLK to kamal.jhu@gmail.com. Okay. Even you can ask me if there are a lot, then I would prefer email. If you have 1 or 2 problems, I can show it to you right now.
Yeah, I only have 1 or 2 problems. That's it.
You just have 1 or 2 problems?
Yes.
Yes. Which worksheet?
This is the radical and exponents.
Radicals and exponents. Let me open that. I'm going to assign, first of all, let me assign the worksheet to all of us. Yeah, this is a wonderful worksheet. I'm going to assign this to the Math 107 group. Math 107, Monday, Friday group. Okay, so that being done. Okay, I'm coming to exponents and exponents. Exponents. Okay, wait, what one says exponents and radicals summer workshop practice? Is that so?
Yes, that's the one.
Summer workshop practice. Is that the one? Okay. What is the problem number you're talking about?
The problem I had was with the question 8. I had a problem because I selected
solution set of something.
Yes.
Okay. You are getting 2 values, but only one is answer, right?
Yes, exactly. I picked the one where I was number 2, and then
I'll do one thing. I'll tell you what you need to do. Pick those values that you have got, Karthik. Plug it back in the solution set.
Okay.
One of them will not work, and you will know the answer.
Oh, so I need to, whenever I get 2, always plug in both and see which one works.
Why are you doing that? Ask yourself. Because there is actually a square root on the entire expression.
Oh, okay.
That you will get to know that. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Try to resolve that. If it doesn't work, let me know.
Okay, thank you.